I'm Ayla McDowell, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
Let's go! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a program and platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we are in season 3, coming to the end, coming close to the end of season 3. But KT and I are on a mission, far, wide, left, right, and we are finding rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today's big dream is about 6'2", can play guard, can play forward, one of the dopest athletes in the nation, one of the most competitive and best players in the country, bar none. Kevin and I, we searched all summer long. We try to find the dopest hoopers, and today we get blessed. That's right. Ooh-wee! She was a super team elite. She is a 6A District 16 MVP. She all region. She all country. She all world. Make some noise for Cy Springs. Very own Ayla McDowell. What's up, Ayla? How you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing great today.
Hey, y'all see that smile? Hey, but on that court, it's whole different demeanor. Hey, check this out. If this is your first time rocking with your boys, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Well, put your L's up, Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. The head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling about this one today, man?
How am I feeling, man? We got a walking bucket, and I'm not talking about myself, B. Jones. We actually got a walking bucket on the show. Ayla is the truth. Hold up, B. Jones. Coming to America. Wasn't that McDonald's called McDowell's?
McDowell's, yeah. Don't steal my joke for later on, man.
Oh, my bad, man. My bad. But hey, I'm feeling great. Let's turn up for it, man. Let's go.
Hey, let's turn up. Let's go. All right, here we go, Ayla. Before every show, we got to stretch it out a little bit. And then what I need you to do is I need you to take your right hand. I need you to take your right hand. I need you to reach over. I need you to grab that thing, and I need you to buckle up because we're about to go on a crazy ride. We got a crazy story for y'all today. This young lady is an absolute future phenom by the definition of the word. But before we get to our story, we got to pay the bills. And by paying the bills, I don't mean literally a transaction of monetary units. No, I mean we need you to help us to support this platform and to grow this thing and move a mountain. And that's right, together we can do it. It's all in your fingertips. We need y'all to do 3 things. Cy Springs. Here we go. On the count of 3, we need y'all to first hit that subscribe button. That's right. Smash it and do it with a smile on your face. Why? Because you believe in amazing stories like the one we got. You believe in telling the story of these young amateur athletes and coaches who are doing big things, and we know we can count on you for that. Number 2, we need you to smash that like button as many times as Elon Musk will allow you to do it. Because every time you smash that like button, this show go into an algorithm and it just bubbles all the way up to the top. We'll look around and we'll be like, dang, that thing got so many views, and all because you smashed the like button. And then lastly, sharing is caring. It's about holiday season, ain't that right, KT? We coming to the point Black Friday right around the corner. So we need y'all, we understand that sharing is caring. So take that link or hit that share button on YouTube, and we need you to throw this in your chat with your cousins, your colleagues, your work folks, your friend group, the folks you play ball with on Sunday at the rec. We need you to throw this link in there and tell them what's popping with Sports Life talking about this young lady below me. Hey, Ayla, is y'all gonna rock with us? Is Cy Springs that dope, or is this the dopest high school in the Texas market?
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, we the dopest. We dope. I'm telling you, we dope.
All right, well here we go. Let's do it like we true to it. On the count of 3, let's make some noise. 1, 2, 3. Boo! on. Keep it coming. I just hear dings everywhere in my head, Kevin. I know I'm going to be up all night with all these new Cy Springs people that's rocking with us. Hey, well, check this out. If you did, smash the subscribe button. If you hit the like button, I don't care what you did. If you did anything, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. KT and I, we don't take family lightly. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family. So if you see us, make sure you show us some love. Now, hey, Ayla, what's your favorite? What's your favorite emoji that you're using right now these days? What's the one that you know everybody, you sending it out?
Probably like the one who's just sticking your tongue out. All
right. All right. Well, if you did any of those three things, throw the tongue emoji down in the chat so we can, KT and I can just personally reach out, digitally shake your hand and just tell you thank you and how much you mean to the program. But without further ado, she gonna drop all 5 stars on your head today, KT. We got her, ladies and gentlemen, 6'2". Hey, CyFair Elite got one of the dopest Cy Springs. I'm a kid in the candy store today, ladies and gentlemen. Ayla, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Drake, Daniel Caesar, SZA, Frank Ocean, and Brent Faiyaz.
Now, what is up with this Brent Faiyaz all of a sudden, KT? It's like,
no, and Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean got like, you know what, B. Jones? This is her initiation.
No,
So,
I was going to correct you because my daughter listened to Frank Ocean, and he got about 3 or 4 songs, KT.
No, I know off the first album, I know the song called "Bad Religion." I like that one. So I do know
he got a couple of hits on the second album too. He got a couple.
I know about the first album. I know about "Bad Religion." So we're gonna keep that.
All right, what you give me, big bro?
All right, Ayla, so we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. But there's no way that I can give a stud like you anything less than 5. B. Jones, I don't think I can give her anything less than 10. So Ayla, how old are you?
I'm 16.
B. Jones, you know what that means?
We doing 16 today. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Made me work today. God.
Yeah, I would have gave her 17, B. Jones, but that's Frank Ocean.
I can't believe you only 16 years old, though.
Yeah.
Man.
And a bucket. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Probably like Spider-Man because I don't know. I just like his vibe.
That's the
jumping from places, like jumping from roofs and stuff.
Now, Ayla, you know good and well, Spider-Man like 5'6", and you 6'2".
Yeah,
you try to be Spider-Man. That's not gonna work. You're gonna hurt yourself slinging around the city. All right, Gwen Stacy. So since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Probably a Frank Ocean song, Pyramid.
Sing it for us. I don't know that one. Sing it for us.
Know that one.
It's pretty long. It's like 10 minutes.
Okay, so we don't want to hear 10 minutes of Frank Ocean, so we'll go back and make sure we listen to that song. What's the song again?
Pyramids.
Pyramid. I'm gonna go check it out. B. Jones, I'm gonna check out Pyramids today. Maybe. All right, so later on in the show, we're gonna play our version of Would You Rather. That's called Championship Round. So for the initiation, I'm gonna give you a little sample. So would you rather be a singer or would you rather be a dancer?
I can do neither of them, but I'm gonna say probably a singer.
You look like you was gonna be a dancer. I don't know why I felt
I can't dance. I can't dance.
Well, B. Jones, that's another one for me. So I'm still in the lead, man. You're trying to get closer, but it's all about those singers, man. You caught me off guard. All right, Ayla, we know that with your schedule, you've been like playing basketball like all summer. You've been going to tournaments. It's just been crazy for you. So what do you like to do in your downtime when you're not playing basketball?
Sleep. I like to sleep or listen to music. I'm telling you, those are literally the only 2 things I really do.
So you're sleeping, then you listen to Frank Ocean. We got you. So B. Jones and I, we love to travel. And you know, when you travel, you got to eat. So what is that one food spot that we got to go to before your game that gets your stamp of approval? What's your go-to meal there?
I'm going to say Jimmy John. it's something that's like much better than like the fast food places, cause it don't make me like my stomach hurt before a game or anything. So I'm gonna say Jimmy John's. I normally eat that before games anyway.
Hey, real talk, Jimmy John. If y'all go to Jimmy John's, y'all get the Jimmy John's triple chocolate chip cookie.
Oh yeah,
that's
it right
elite. There. It is elite. I ain't had a chocolate. I don't even like chocolate chip cookies, but I had one of them joints, and every time I go to Jimmy John's, I'm like, hey, throw me 2 of them joints in the bag. They are crazy. One for now and one for later.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you now, B. Jones, we're not driving to Houston to watch her play to go to Jimmy John's. We got to find a little hole in the wall. I love Jimmy John's too. I really do.
Well, we already going with Coach 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐬 at Rice. She already taken us to what is it, the Pancake Shack or something like that, the Breakfast Club. She taking us to the Breakfast Club. So we good, KT. We gonna eat good when we go to Houston. And we'll stop and get some Jimmy John's.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, get ready to witness the court come alive as we dive into the world of girls high school basketball. In today's episode, we're thrilled to introduce to you a young athlete who's been weaving her way through defenses and shooting for the stars. So without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to Ayla McDowell, the dazzling dynamo of the court and a true inspiration to aspiring athletes everywhere. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Man, boy, your read's getting better.
Ooh, boy, you tell me school teacher, huh?
Hey, I love that intro. Hey, well, Ayla, welcome to the show. What's your nickname, Ayla? We can't call you Ayla the whole show. We got to come up with
I don't really have a nickname, honestly. I don't have it. People just recently started calling me A, but I feel like Ayla I just like Ayla better.
Well, I like Ayla too, but you know, if he talked about Coming to America. If you watch Coming to America, he say we don't have the Big Mac, we have the Big Mick. So we got to call you the Big Mac, the Big Mick, because that's you out there terrorizing. If I'm gonna tell y'all something, we're gonna talk about that in a second. But all right, Ayla, let's take it back to the beginning. Let's take it back to the point where you was just getting started at this thing. When did you start playing basketball, and when did you fall in love with the game?
I started playing basketball in 5th grade, so I was like around 10, 11. And I started falling in love with it like 6th, 7th grade. Like, I was like, oh yeah, like I want to play this. I want to go to college and play this. I want to go to WNBA and all that. So I started pretty like, in some people's vision, they say I started kind of later than usual than other people. But honestly, I think it was a great time. And for where I'm at right now, it took a lot of work, you know, in those small years.
Well, you know what? That's not fair, because when I see you, I'm going to be real with you, Ayla. You do it, you make it look easy. You make it look so simplistic out there on the court. And you say it take a lot of work, but then you just go out there and it's like effortlessly. I mean, do you realize how smooth your game is when you out there on that court?
Not really. Like, a lot of people tell me those things, but I see myself so much different than what other people see me. I think it's unusual, honestly. I see myself as like a person who just needs a lot more work, like, honestly.
Well, let me ask you this question. When you see your game and you get all these compliments, you read all the articles, you ranked in the top 25 in the nation, you've been recognized, you got offers coming pouring out every in your mouth, your eyes, everything, offers everywhere. I bet your mail stack every morning be absolutely crazy. But who do you think your game emulates? Like, who do you try to play like, or who do you see yourself as when you get on that court?
I try to see myself as KD. Like, I love watching KD play. He's long. Ooh. He's like, he can pull up everything. Like, I've been learning how to, like, the way he be pulling up, I've been learning how to do that a lot lately. So
I saw you do that too. When you played in the basketball All-Star game, because when you play with CyFair, you was more like a Greek, the Greek freak. You was down there, you was dominating the boards, you was facilitating, you was doing everything the team needed out of you to do, especially after y'all lost Justice. But my thing is, when you played in that All-Star game, we saw you, hit him with a hezzy, step back from the arc, and you was dropping them things. I was like, man, she got every tool in that tool belt. Like, yeah. Do you have a private coach that work with you or something?
Not right at the moment. I'm just kind of working on my own. I never really had like trainers or anybody like growing up. I just had me and my mom. and we sometimes my dad, but it was just really me. I just used to go to the gym by myself, and then when I started getting a little bit older, I started training with people. So
that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Now, what number do you normally, Ayla?
I normally wear a 2, but AAU and kind of got like it kind of made me switch over a couple times. So yeah.
Why did you choose the number 2? Please don't tell me Kyrie. Why'd you choose 2?
No, I picked 2 because of GiGi. Like when she left, it was like I wanted to put my name with number 2. Like so, I think she passed away when I was like in 7th grade, I think, or 6th grade. I'm not sure. I don't remember that much, but I remember like 7th grade I had number 2. So
now, have you
I'm
done
pretty
this
sure
before?
that was in here. What do you mean have done this before?
Have you done podcasts before? Or?
Oh no, I've never done this before.
Yeah, but she doing so great. I mean, you like a natural with this. You killing it right now.
Thank you.
So let's talk about this CyFair. It ain't foul. Ain't nothing about it foul. Favor ain't foul elite. Let's talk about this all-star team you were on. Like when you got your name called and they said, "Hey, we want you to be a part of this organization." Tell me, like when you looked around that room and you see the number 4 player in the 2024 class, you see the number 1 player in the 25 class. You see Bella Isabella Hines, who's an alumni of this show. You got Paris Bradley. I mean, y'all just absolutely loaded. And then you got Meezy. I mean, I could go on and on about how dogs y'all got on this team. But tell us, what did you enjoy playing about that team, and what was that feeling of being awarded with the opportunity to be on such a amazingly talented team?
It was a great opportunity. It made me realize, like I've gotten to the point where I'm actually getting pretty good, and especially for Earl to just notice that. And he always was by my side, helping me out. And then just playing on the team with everybody. Like I love playing with them. Everybody was like always, positive, and like I just felt like it was just fun. I love playing on the court with them. Leah just dropping 20 every game. You got Meezy going down in the post. You got Jessica before she got hurt. Bella, shooting every time. Like we would have so much energy as well. So it was just a lot. And a lot of people see that, like they see like, oh, it's a lot of great players on this team. Everybody come watch, and then once like all the energy get together, like we got that like. So it was pretty fun to play. I've never played with this many people who are like big, So for me, it being my first time, like not many people know me like that. So it was like when I'm playing with all these big people, it's like everybody coming to the game. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, and I love a big crowd. Like, I love a big crowd. So every single time big people come to the game, it was all vibes and stuff. So I really enjoyed it this summer.
Well, we're going to talk about big people coming to the game. When Shaquille O'Neal walked 6 feet in front of me, he going to sit on your bench. Well, how crazy was that for you?
Honestly, it was really crazy. I knew it was going to happen. Meezy, play on our team. I knew her dad was going to show up at some point, but I didn't notice till like the end of the game. Some people noticed like during the game. Like, oh my God, it's Shaq. I was like, where? And then I see him on the side sitting down. But it was cool. I've never seen somebody so tall in person. So it was pretty cool. And he's pretty cool. Like some things he was telling us, he's pretty funny.
Now you said that people don't know you, like you're not the household name, and I get where you're coming from. But I'm gonna tell you our story. I'm gonna tell you the SportsLifeTalk takeover tour story. So we came to the first tournament of the summer that we got the opportunity was at the K. Bailey Hutchinson. I believe that was the Clash of the Clubs. It was kind of late April, or I think it was like April the 30th or something like that, when the season was just getting kicked off. Now you got to keep in mind, we looking around, we like, what's CyFair Elite playing? We got to see 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐻, right? Everybody in the world want to come see 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐻, but when we get in there, the first thing we notice is Bella Hines getting buckets. Then all of a sudden, I said, I don't know who that young lady is right now, but 𝐭. I say that's the X factor. I don't know who gonna beat this team, because that young lady coming off the bench right there is a monster. And then of course you started starting later on in the season. I'm just like, so you feel like you the underdog, or do you feel like you got to come in every game and kind of earn the respect of being on that talented squad?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, honestly. Like, I make the most out of my playing time. Like, I'm a get it. Like, I'm gonna
Yes.
make sure I'm gonna be out there every time, you know. So when I come off a bench, it's like, yeah, I gotta show up, like, you know. But yeah, that's really it. Like, I
So
just got
how
that
do you,
mindset. I gotta show up.
yeah. So how do you transition from being with the All-Star team to now you going back to Cy Springs and linking up with the high school team where, let's just be real, you are a freak of nature. You're a dominant force when you put on that Cy Springs uniform. The opponent teams, they know who the ball going through. And there's no stopping what you're gonna pull off. Like I said, you was part of one of the Texas super elite team, the first time that was ever tabbed in this state, and you were one of the top 10 players on this team. That's just, to me, that's just crazy. And so how do you feel transitioning to going back to the high school version of Ayla McDowell?
Honestly, my confidence, like, you know, the confidence I play with in CyFair, like, we just be hooping and everything, you know. So I'm gonna translate that back. You know, it's way different in high school. You know, you more like settled kind of. But I gained a lot of confidence this summer, and I'm gonna translate that to high school season to where, like, I'm gonna be confident getting buckets and stuff. And really, just because we have a good team this year, like, I honestly think we can go to state and we can win state. So, like, it's just all about confidence and just believing in each other. So I have all that. My leadership skills also getting a lot better. So I'm gonna use that going back to high school. So those are some things.
Now we're gonna get to see you in your first scrimmage. We know y'all coming up here to DeSoto. You got Mariah Vincent is on the team, which she's a You Got Next alumni as well. So so any other big names on that team, on that Cy Springs team?
We got Gemini Mitchell. She came from Arizona. She a freshman. So,
all right,
we're going another big name.
We're going to have to look into Gemini Mitchell. But so Ayla, let's talk a little bit about recruiting. We're not a recruiting show, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of coaches. We network with a lot of coaches. They come on the show and talk to us about their programs, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them going to tune in as soon as they see who's coming on the show, and they're going to probably want to know what's going on with you and how you are and what you're thinking. So have you and your family start thinking a little bit about the recruitment process? I know you're only 16, but I know this is the official year where you can start getting your offers, and coaches probably calling you at all kind of crazy times at night. Have you guys thought about, like, what part of the country and some of the teams that you're interested in?
Yeah, it's really just like I'm letting everything flow. Like, time's going by extremely quickly, and like the recruiting process at first, it wasn't as stressful, and now it's kind of like, it's not stressful, but it's like it's kind of getting to the point where, you know, you got to start cutting down school. You got to start looking at majors. You got to start doing all of this. But like, I'm not trying to do that anytime soon. Like, I'm literally waiting to, like, where I completely, like, have to like do all of that. I'm letting the recruiting process just flow right now because
I like that vibe.
I'm stressing right now.
I like that energy. Hey, so have you thought about how you go tell a school no? Like, that right there just causes anxiety in me. Just having to tell somebody no. Kevin, have you ever thought about being that wanted, that pursued, where you got to tell somebody, like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I ain't no way I'm be able to deal with that kind of cold weather in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get that all the time. Requests for us to go on other shows. So yeah, I had to turn people down, B. Joe.
Yeah, that's the producers in my producers in my head telling me let them have it. All right, that's what's up. So Ayla, let's talk about major. You said you want to talk about majors, and that's part of your school decision. What do you want to be? Like, what do you want to go to school for?
I want to be an engineer. So I was actually looking at, like, different engineering majors, like, a few days ago, because I'm trying to just get to that point to, like, look at. Well, I'm thinking, like, manufacturing, industrial engineering, like, hands-on kind of thing. I love creating stuff. Like, I just like making things. So I would just love to, you know, become an engineer one day.
When do we ever see a 16-year-old like, hey, I want to be an engineer, like industrial engineer? Like, that's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. So last thing, and we're gonna get to the championship round. So you got on a Drake t-shirt, so you got to be a Drake super fan, and then you got to tell us a little bit about the Brazilian flag in the background.
Yeah, well, my mom is from Brazil, so that makes me half Brazil, and my dad is from Mississippi. So I'm half Brazilian, half American. So I got two different cultures.
Hey, your pop's from the mud. Okay. All right. What part of Mississippi your pop from?
Jackson. I'm also from there as well. So.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right. Hey, tell your pops I'm from Freeport. We kindreds, you know what I'm saying? Mississippi and Louisiana got to kind of stand up for each other in this thing. We both off that Delta, but that's super fire. Look, Kevin, fix your face, man. Fix your face. All right, Ayla, here we go. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We're going to play a little bit of one-on-one, and you get to have a little fun now, all right? You get to call all the shots. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
Yeah.
All right, so the rules are super simple. Both KT and I are going to make a pitch to you. We're going to give you an option. Whichever one of those you select, that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship round. And if we take it to round number 3, it goes to the tiebreaker, which is, let's just say it's official. All right. So Kevin, I think I've been winning a lot. I don't know why I feel like I'm like a 3-time defending champ. I don't know what's going on. I've been winning all of these games lately. So here we go, Ayla. Round number 1. Would you rather get the game? All right, so let's just say for tickles and giggles, there's 10 seconds left in the game, and there's a tie game. For both of these scenarios, okay, it's a tie game. You on defense, you get a block. You get the ball from the block, throw it down the court. Your point guard or whoever's streaking, they lay it up. Y'all win the game. Or
you get a steal that leads to you getting fouled, and now you got to go to the free throw where you hit the game-winning free throws.
I'm definitely going to choose the first option. Get the rebound, pass it up to my teammate. And then make the layup.
There it is. I like that energy. I like that vibe.
I gave you your time to shine, and that's what you do to me. Oh,
let's keep it going. All right, here we go. Round 2. Would you rather us come to Houston? We got Netflix. We filming a documentary. We selecting 5 of the top juniors in the country. You're selected as one of these juniors. So we got a Netflix crew following you around the class. They got you brushing your teeth in the morning. It's basically you on this Netflix documentary, like a Last Chance U style documentary. Or
host your own food show on YouTube where you get to travel the world, interviewing other high school basketball players, get to know more about them while eating at their favorite place to eat in the town that they play in.
That's a hard one right there. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with food.
Oh!
I love food.
I thought I had it. All right, come on, let's go. Round 3. I'm itching now. Let's go.
All right, we have a segment on our live show which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central right here on our YouTube channel, and it's called The Drop. And on The Drop, B. Jones presents a pair of shoes that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So for this round, Ayla, we're going to both present a pair of shoes to you. Whichever shoe you pick, that host wins this episode's game. So your decision has huge ramifications, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to count down from 3, and I need for you to say, hold that sneaker. Once you do that, B. Jones and I, we're going to show you what we brought today, okay?
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
I had to go get them customs. You know what I'm saying? I had to go get them exclusives. For those of you who are listening,
I'll go with Casey.
And just like the shoes I got, B. Jones, they're new. So we have a new champion on this show.
Oh my God. I'm hurt more about losing my streak than I'm about losing the game. It's just like, God, I was hot as fish grease too, man.
You were, but guess what? She's a shooter. I'm a shooter, B. Jones.
Man, somebody get Coach T. Rob on the phone. I got to see what we training, what we going through in practice with these young ladies. All right, here we go, Ayla. The title of the show, Sports Life Talks. You got next. So we talked a little bit about the past, how you started playing ball. We talked a little bit about what you got going on over the summer and playing with some amazing talent and leading your team at Cy Springs. But now we got to tell them what the future holds. And I kind of think you tipped your hat a little bit when you talked about WNBA aspirations and maybe some collegiate aspirations. But you tell us in your own words, what does the future hold for you?
future holds a lot, honestly. I want to go to, I want to become a McDonald All-American, go to a great college, I want to win a national championship, and I'm gonna obviously go to a place where, the coaches, most importantly. But that's one of my goals, win a national championship before I leave college. And I want to hope to go to the WNBA. That's one of my biggest things. And after, the ball doesn't keep bouncing forever. So eventually I'm going to go into, becoming an actual, engineer, take my college knowledge and high school knowledge and become I don't know what engineer I'm going to be exactly, but I want to be an engineer when I grow up. So, yeah.
I like that. Now, do you realize how much power it is in manifesting, saying the things you want? I don't think enough of the young ladies come on here and talk about the WNBA, Kevin, because in 6 years, the WNBA might be 30-some teams. We don't know what to expect out of the WNBA. So I love the fact that you put it out there and say, hey, I want to play in the WNBA and take my talents to that level. All right. Well, this is your junior year. What are you most excited about getting back on campus? I know school has already started for you. Mm-hmm. What are you most excited about? Homecoming? What's got you all excited?
Just playing with my teammates again. I love playing at my school. I love being around my coaches. I'm just really excited to just be back at school, around all my friends again. And just this season, I'm ready to turn up, get another district championship and go to state and hopefully win it. One of the biggest goals this year. So I'm positive it could happen. So, yeah.
All right. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I want to shout out to my mom. She does a lot for me every single day. I'll shout out my high school coaches. They do a lot for me as well, a lot. They've been through it all with me. And I want to shout out Earl for always being there for me for CyFair. My journey on CyFair, he's always been there for me. So, yeah, those are some people I want to shout out. And I'm just very thankful for everybody in my circle.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Ayla, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm going to say Zania Richardson.
Hey, that's one I was hoping for. All right.
Yeah. I think that would be my only one. She got next. Yeah.
All right, Zania Richardson, tag, you are officially on the clock. Your ticket just got punched, and we are super excited because we actually been kind of watching. KT fell in love with a game in Chicago, by the way. She rocked my baby somebody. We were like, ooh, hey, she was cold. So Zania Richardson, you are officially on the clock. Ayla McDowell, you got next. You are the truth. You are a trailblazer. You are icon. You are future Hall of Famer. You are exemplary, extraordinary, and elite. You deserve a yeet. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation. Oh my goodness. Man, it feels so good to be doing shows like this. And we thank y'all so much for rocking with us and being a part of this amazing mission. Like I told you, we still got probably about another 15 or 20 episodes as we're getting later in the year. But hey, we got 2024 coming. The takeovers is switching over to the Mamba Tour. That's right, 2024. KT and I are going on the Mamba Tour. We're going to be all around the country. We're going to be in your gym. I promise you. So when y'all see us, come holler at us, stop playing with us, and start praying with us. So check this out. A few announcements before we get out of here. At Sports Life Talk, make sure you like, subscribe, do all of that jazz. Tag in, tap in, lock in with us. We out here. We do something every day. Social media content is being dropped every day. So make sure you paying attention to us on your favorite social media. And listen, if you want to listen to the show, maybe you want to take us on your daily commute. Maybe you want to listen to us while you're working out or while you're sitting at the desk working. We have all of our shows, over 500 shows in the archive in podcast form, wherever you listen to your podcast, whether it be Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We are there for you, so you don't have to just sit down and watch this on YouTube. Also, SLT You Got Next, our website. If you want to get on the show and you're like, man, I don't play for CyFair Elite, or I ain't playing for one of these dope programs, don't worry about it. We got you. We know that there's a million people out there that's got crazy stories, and we're going to find each and every one of y'all if we can, but we got to get your help. So go to our website, SLTYouGotNext.com, tap on the nominations tab, and just tell us about who you are, and we're going to reach out and we're going to give you an audition to be on the show. Kevin, what am I missing? I know I went through a lot right then. I know I'm missing something though.
Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central. You can come check us out. It's B. Jones and I with our other two beautiful co-hosts. So come and check us out. It's an hour show. We're not just talking sports. We're talking life. As you see, we talk about shoes. We talk about everything. So come and rock with us. Did you want me to go ahead and sign out too, B. Jones?
Yeah, man. Let's go home. Let's take this thing out. Let's go.
Ayla, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know and just know that we got your back, okay?
I appreciate y'all having me. It's a real blessing.
Hey, no, you know what the hell you say that? That's like crazy because I'm telling you, we fell in love with your game a long time ago. We knew we had to get you on the show. We knew it was going to be a matter of time, and we was going to work hard, do what it takes. So we appreciate your mom for letting you get on the show, and you the truth. We're going to be rocking with you every step of the way. You're going to look around, you're going to be like, oh yeah, them just my play cousins. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about them fools over there hollering in the background.
I appreciate y'all.
That's just KT and B Jones doing what they do. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another because together we are better, and keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
Crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit, talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.